Okay, for this one, what I did first was just take the the polynomial and then set it up in kind of a coordinate system. So this is 0, 0. This is going to be 1, 0, 2, 0, 0, 1, etc. So I think we have all of them in that way. I think we have 9. And so what I did from there is list out primes of degree 0. So right here. And then I listed out primes degree 1. And then from there, I just started dividing these numbers, which are all degree 3, by the primes of degree 1. Okay, so if they're not divisible by any of these primes, then that means they're a prime themselves. So then they would go in this category, right? Because if they're not divisible by any of the 1s, that also means they're not divisible by any of the 2s. And so so that's where we go from there. So if it is divisible by one of them, let's say, for example, let's look at this one right here. Let's say it is divisible by one of them. Let's see what happens. So x squared plus 2x plus 2, and we're going to divide it by x plus 2. Okay, so what we do first is do an x squared plus 2x. Oh, I wrote this wrong. Okay, so x cubed plus x squared plus 0x plus 1. Okay. So we're going to try an x plus, divide it by x plus 2, and then we need an x squared here, so x cubed plus 2x squared. Okay. It's going to be 0. This is going to be -1, but -1 doesn't exist in Z3, so it's actually positive 2. 2x squared. So -1 Z3 is positive 2. Then we have plus 0x plus 1. And then we think, what do we need here? That's going to be a 2x plus 2x. And then we get a 2x squared. And then here we get a 2x times 2, which is 4, but actually doesn't exist in Z3, right? 2 times 2 is 1 in Z3. So I'm just going to put an x here. And then 0, and then 0 minus x is positive 2x, right? 2x plus 1. And then here, we're going to have to put a 2. It's going to be 2x plus 2 times 2 is 1 in Z3. And then we get a 0. Okay, so from there we know that x plus 2 multiplied by x squared plus 2x plus 2, which is what I have here, is what it is. But we're not so sure if this is a prime or if it's composite or what. This right here, if it's a prime or composite or what. So let's go ahead and check that out. If it is a composite, it'll either be divisible by x plus 1, or x plus 2. We can see directly that it's not divisible by x, so let's try x plus 1 and x plus 2. X plus 1, x squared plus 2x plus 2. So let's try a x squared plus x. So that's going to be x plus 2. The best we can do is put a 1 here, and we get an x plus 1. It's going to be 1. Okay, so it's not divisible by x plus 1. Let's try x plus 2. Okay, so we put an x here, x squared plus 2x plus 2, and we can see we can't do it. So that's what we do. Now we know that one is prime. we know that this one is prime, so let's go ahead and put it in our prime list. So if we see it again in the future, we know that we don't have to multiply it. We don't have to try it anymore. So that's why I went ahead and put it here as a prime. Okay, so that's what you do. That's the method. You just continue that process until you're finished.